Hey, so today is June 30th, 2020, and I'm marking today with 2.5 years on T. I'm mostly making this video for myself to look back at my progress because, like I usually say, there aren't any huge drastic changes that have happened. I would say in the last 6 months, the biggest changes have just been in my ability to pass and be stealth in social situations, which has been really incredible. So, I guess really the main things that have changed for me is that I had top surgery, like you've probably seen in some of my videos, and that has given me an incredible amount of confidence to no longer have to, kind of keep my posture slump and be able to have my shoulders back and not worry about that kind of thing. I originally planned to really start working out after top surgery, but I didn't expect COVID to happen. So I have not been doing much working out. I mostly just do endurance type of activities, not really lifting. But I know that eventually I think I will build up some body mass when I have that opportunity. But I'm also a thin guy, so maybe I'll just stay like a stick. um, I was looking back at my 18-month video on T, which was a year ago, and a lot has happened since then. But I feel like I look a lot different, and I think I look a lot more masculine. Um, I definitely have my facial hair has come in a lot more. I did trim this back a couple weeks ago, but I've been able to grow a pretty full beard, kind of more of like a neck beard, and this is really dark and thick now. And about a year ago, it was like just a few hairs. So I definitely have more patience now, and I know that if this is where it first came in, I think like in another year, I might be able to have that thick on the sides, and maybe someday this mustache will come in darker. But that's been really great. Yeah, so like I said, the biggest thing I think for me in the last 6 months is just really been able to live stealth and feel confident in who I am as a person. I'm kind of in this internal battle because I like the option to live stealth when I can. I normally was living stealth at my job because I was working as a substitute teacher, and it's not like I introduce myself every day as a trans man. So, it worked out, and I did a lot of long-term substitute assignments, and so I got to know some of the staff a bit better, and kind of like when I told a few of them, not really a few, but like at different schools when I was there longer, maybe I told one staff member that I'm trans. And for the most part, I think they were shocked when I told them. But I noticed that my relationship with them afterwards didn't feel the same. So it's kind of made me not want to do that at work. And I just accepted a full-time teaching job at a middle school. And I've kind of been in this, like, back and forth about, how should I be? Should I be stealth? Should I be out? I am really involved with activism here in Kansas City, and, I'm a board member in multiple organizations. And being out as a trans person is really important to me, but I also want that to be my thing to tell people. I have no shame in being trans, but I don't want to always be known as Riley, the trans person. I just want to be known as a normal guy. And once I trust someone, I don't mind sharing that information, but it's hard to pick one or the other. I just recently went through my Facebook and put everything on private because, I don't want my new parents at the school to find me and, figure that out about me before they even meet me in person. I even thought, maybe I should take down this YouTube channel, which would make me really sad because, my 350 subscribers would be, of course, heartbroken. But no, really, I just enjoy having this, and I still, get comments a few every week that I really like, and I can connect with people. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but just kind of this back and forth, hard to know how to balance it exactly. I think once I am established more in my school, it'll be something that I come out with anyway, not necessarily to the students, but to staff members. I would like to open a GSA in my middle school. Who knows when that'll be anyway because of COVID. We don't even know if we're going back to school in person at this point. So maybe I'm worrying a ton for nothing. But yeah, I mean, going back to testosterone, things, I just commented on this person's status who was like saying something about being 3 months on T, and how they were so frustrated every day because they didn't feel like they had a lot of changes. And I just remember those days. I remember just being like, when is this gonna happen? And like sometimes I still think like, wow, this is all that changed. I mean, I thought it was gonna be so much more, but I still think like 5 years is kind of where I'll cap out. And I mean, maybe I already have a bit, but I don't obsess about it because like I guess passing helps. But also just like accepting who I am and knowing that like this is my body and I have to learn to love it. And if I don't, then how am I ever going to be happy? So it's hard. I mean, you're not going to get there automatically within your first few months, but I just, again, really feeling confident in who I am. My family's been a lot better. The people that were still calling me she or my birth name have really changed over in the last 6 months to a year, so that's been great. One thing I wanted to talk about that I didn't talk about in my other videos because it's pretty private, and I guess if you're going to hear it, you're really listening in, so you deserve to hear it. Sexuality on T. So I might have talked about it on like a collaboration channel, but I kind of have felt my sexuality changing in the last year and a half. So yeah, I mean, basically when I became single about a year ago, I really started thinking more about who I was attracted to, who I wanted to be as my partner, and I found myself to be a lot more open than I used to be. I used to just be into cis women. So, that is still pretty much true. I mean, I'm mostly just attracted to women, but I identify myself as pansexual now because I just think everyone is beautiful in their own way. And I don't know if that's related to hormones or if that's related to just, figuring myself out. And it really freaked me out at the beginning to have, like, my sexuality kind of be in a questioning phase. But, I think I'm fine. I think I'm mentally stable. I didn't lose my attraction to women. So, it's all been good. One last thing, and then I'm going to shut up. I got one chest hair. You cannot see it. It used to be like the beard, but I got one chest hair here, and I'm freaking excited. I think I have like one shoulder hair there. So maybe a year from now, I'm going to have like full-blown chest hair. I'm not. Okay, I'm going to stop. If you're listening this far, I love you. Thank you for watching my videos, and reach out to me because I love talking to you all, especially now because I'm stuck in my freaking apartment too much. All right. Goodbye.